Okay, now for question 10 is also pretty straightforward, yeah. Now here's the thing, so 2/5, so sorry, Karina had some stickers, 2/5 of them were dinosaur stickers, and the rest were flower stickers, which means to say the flower stickers is 3/5, okay? Now the dinosaur stickers were shared, divided equally among some boys, and each boy received 1/10 of the stickers. Now next, for the flower stickers, it was divided equally among the girls, such that each girl received 1/5 of the stickers. How many boys and how many girls were there individually? So basically, I'm going to take 2/5 for my dinosaur and share it among among the boys. Each boy received 1/10. So you want to know how many groups of 1/10 there are inside 2/5. So 2/5, keep, change, flip. Okay, so this would be 4. So there are 4 boys, okay? Next, for the girls is 3/5 for the flower stickers, and then each girl received 1/5. So you have 3/5 times 5 out of 1. So total, this is 3 girls. Okay, that's it for question 10. All right, and then we're going to move on to question 11. Now 11 is also very straightforward, but I think you misunderstood. You don't understand the question, okay? So 7 whole 3/4 the cups was used to bake a cake, a pie, and some loaves of bread. So cake, pie, and question mark, loaves of bread. Okay? Pie was 3/4 cup. Okay? And cake was twice as much flour. That means for cake is 3/4 times 2. Just use the calculator, please. You will end up with 6 out of 4, which is fine. You can just leave it as it is. Now, and you know that in total it adds up to 7 whole 3/4 cups. So to find the loaves of bread, you just take 7 whole 3/4 minus 6/4 for the cake and 3/4 for the pie. You have arrived at the cups of flour used for the loaves of bread in total, okay? And then leave your answer as mixed number in the simplest form. Now next, she made 2 identical loaves of bread using this amount of flour. How to find the cups of flour for a loaf of bread? So if this is 2 loaves of bread, to find 1 loaf, it will be that answer divided by 2. That's all. Just give a calculator. That's all for this question. Okay, it's not difficult at all. It's because you misunderstood. So this part, you go and multiply by 2. All right, so take note of this one here. Then moving on, next question. Question 12. Let me just explain to you. You don't understand the remainder concept here. Now, Joshua used 1/4 of a coil of rope to hold a shell to the wall. So this 1 unit was used to hold a shell. This 4 is a coil of rope. Next, for 9 of the remainder. So this 9 unit refers to the remaining rope after we take away the one that's used to make the shell. Okay, so this was kept. The 4 unit was used for keeping, and use the rest equally to tie 2 parcels. So what fraction of the rope did Joshua use to tie each parcel? You want to answer in fraction simplest form. So first of all, you start off with dividing the 1 whole into 4 units. Okay, so this 1 unit was used for the shelf. Okay, so that will make this my remainder. Alright, so I'm going to drop down my remainder. Okay, and they mentioned that the remainder is 9 units here. Okay, so I'm going to subdivide this into 9 units. And out of the 9 units, 4 units was kept. This was kept. And then this was used to tie 2 parcels. Okay, now what a lot of you didn't do or continue on was to ensure that the top bar here, the one that I highlight in purple, okay, is the same as the drop down part here. You got to make them the same. A lot of you didn't do that at all. So LCM of 3 and 9 is simply 9. Okay, so to get 9 units on top, I can just subdivide each one into 3 units. You get 9 units. And of course, this first box also has to subdivide in 3 units as well. Okay, and that makes the rest here all your individual 1 units. Alright. Now next, so to answer the question, what fraction of rope did Joshua use to tie each parcel? So look here, yeah. If I'm just looking at this part here, which is the one I highlight here, the fraction for this is actually 5 out of 12. And this was meant for 2 parcels. You cannot just say it is 5 units, because if you just use the 5 units, right, you're telling me it's 5 wholes, which is not. Okay, so the entire total here is only 1 whole. So you cannot just use 5 and say 5 divided by 2, no. Okay, so the 2 parcels is 5, 12. So 1 parcel will be 5, 12. Divide by 2, which is 5 out of 24. So that's the answer for the fraction of the rope that was used to tie 1 parcel. Okay, next, for B, Joshua had 240 cm of rope at first. How long was the rope he used to tie each parcel? So actually, if you look at this, right, now you realize that my denominator is no longer 12 units as what we have shown in the model, because after I divided by 2 to find 1 parcel, my total units is 24. Okay, and then that makes it 24 units is equivalent to 240 cm. So 1 unit will be 240 divided by 24, which is 10 cm. And 1 parcel is 5 units. So 5 units is 10 times 5, 50 cm. Okay, so that's your answer. Of course, you can also say that, oh, I want to follow the model here, which is 12 units in total. So you want to say 12 units, 240. 1 unit is 240 divided by 12, which is 20. And then my total used for the 2 parcel is 5 units. So 10 times, that makes it 20 times 500. This 100 cm is meant for 2 parcel. So if I want to find 1 parcel, it will be 100 divided by 2. You will end up with the same answer. This is method 1. This is method 2. They will give you the same answer, just that you are using a different base for your units here. Okay, so just bear in mind, why is it 24 units is because I already subdivide this. Okay, that's it for this question.